Hey guys, so we're back again for another episode of Star. This is episode 14 after the sets. So, pretty much, this episode was trash. And I knew it was trash from the second that it began because, well, let's just get into it. So the episode opens with, Star sitting in the kitchen with this big ass butcher knife while listening to her mom singing. And I'm sitting here like, girl, you on some Michael Myers type shit. I'm gonna need for you to put that knife down. Put that knife down. Put it down. And then Simone walks in and she's like, what are you doing? Star said, and stabbed the shit out of that table. I said, Simone, run. Don't say nothing else, bitch. Run. And Simone starts getting worried, over Star's behavior because obviously she's not over the fact that she believes that she killed her own mom. And it's like, girl, get the fuck over it. So the girls head over to the studio to pick up their clothes for the tour. And Noah shows a track with Alex, which already gets Star and her feelings and whatnot. And I'm just like, girl, shut up. So Carlotta comes in to gear the girls up, with their wardrobes. And again, Star has another flashback about the damn situation with her mama. And I'm just... Throughout this whole fucking episode, Star has been pretty much going back and forth with these damn flashbacks. And I'm just not here for it. Like, her attitude this whole episode was just... It was trash, okay? It was trash. So, meanwhile, he was mad that Andy and Angel pretty much skipped, on rehearsal time instead of focusing on their trap because they're already in the lead and whatnot. And at this point, we get news from Maurice that Andy and Angel's single is a hit and that they're going to be the opening act for the tour. And this pisses everybody off. And Take 3 and Noah pretty much argue over Carlotta wanting to manage them. And when Simone spills the beans that Noah have fucked both of the dumbasses at the same time before the showcase that they lost in. And I'm like, and? Like, you honestly didn't even know that? Like, I understand Carlotta was distracted by Maurice's dick the whole time, but Carlotta, come on now. It was dead obvious from the jump. The second that he came on to Star... Nope, the second that he came on to Alex, you shouldn't... After he fucked with Star, you should have known that this was gonna happen. You should have known that this was happening. Girl, stop it. Stop it. So Carlotta confronts Maurice about Noah fucking the girls before the showcase, and Maurice deads that and tries to focus more on the music. So she compromises an idea that she needs a single to get her and the girls back on top. So she asks him to find some unreleased tracks on their boat to pick up to use to kind of help build a nice single that could help beat out Alex and Alex. See, I don't give a fuck about them two. Alex and the double nichols. I don't fuck with them. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. It's like I just don't care. Like, they are so irrelevant to the point where it's ridiculous. Like, they're trying to make Angel relevant with this whole storyline that they made for him and Simone. So that's why Angel is relevant at the moment. And then there's Andy. And I'm like, nigga, what are you doing here? Why are you still on this shit? You have yet to find yourself a storyline of your own. And yet here you are, kissing her heels ass to get a come up because your job with Ayana isn't getting your ass anywhere. Girl, bye. I don't care about any of them. So if I keep fucking up their names, bear with me. because that's probably going to happen throughout the remaining of this review. And for those y'all who are fans of Andy and Angel, y'all can go fuck yourselves, because I don't give a fuck. So then we get back to Derek and his therapist, and she's all like, so you've already gone through your process, and that's great. I'm glad that you've been working out. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So, you want to grab a coffee? No, I'm good. Well, I tried. Well, look, maybe later, text me. Okay. I said, bitch. I fucking knew it. I knew that therapist had something on him. I knew she was feeling Derek out. I knew that bitch ain't. She ain't shit. That bitch ain't shit. Okay? That bitch is not shit. So, the second that bitch leaves, Alex comes in and he leaves. I said, there you go. So later, Carlotta and the whole gang is setting up this party that they're having for the reopening of the shop, since the shop is already fixed up. They got new wallpaper, they got new floorboards, so now they're just setting up for the party. And the girls get excited once Carlotta announces that they are getting hooked on the tour with DJ Khaled, since her and him kind of knew each other from back in the day. So that's how she managed to get a connections with DJ Khaled. And here comes Star running her mouth talking about some. How do you know something about some DJ Khaled? Bitch, I got my appreciations, okay? I got my receipts, okay? At least one of us actually appreciates the talent that is Carlotta. You didn't think that I didn't know about Pumpkin, aka Missy Elliott? You didn't think that I would know Big Boy? Come on now. Stop playing with me. Carlotta knows her shit now, but sometimes she might not always be there. But anywho, there comes their neighbor Ruby with the portrait of MLK. I said, girl, I haven't seen this crazy bitch since the premiere when her and Star went at it at that little barbecue celebrating Cotton coming home from prison in the premiere of this season. And I said, oh shit, here we go again. Star her about to go at it. You can hang Dr. King over there by Obama in that little corner right there. That's President Obama to you. Yeah, I know that. But see, you didn't say Dr. King. So I'm just fucking it up just as much as you are. You better do something about this little devil bitch right here. The only thing that's a devil is that breath of yours. Bitch, I wish you would. I said, Star, shut up. Shut up. Okay, just shut up. Talking about the devil's breath. Talking about her breath is the devil. Y'all play too damn much. I swear. You need to stop fucking with Ruby, because I feel like, Star, you better stop fucking with Ruby, because Ruby look like the type of bitch that really fuck your ass up. So stop it. Stop it. So then we get Simone confronting Star, trying to figure out what's wrong with her after she storms out from her and Ruby's fight. And this sparks a conversation that once again triggers Star. I know Brody killed Arlene. I mean, what kind of person would just kill somebody off like that? Me. I'm like, Star, get over it. Just Like, you didn't kill her. That's the thing. In your mind, you believe that you killed your mom, but really you didn't. She asked you to hand her the Xanax, and you gave it to her, and she was already doped up, and she went and died from it. How the fuck were you supposed to know what the fuck was really going on with her? You were only a kid. What would kids know anything about drugs? The fuck? I mean, you knew your mother was like messed up. But damn, it should have solidified or put into your mind that it wasn't your fault. It really wasn't your fault, but yet you keep blaming yourself as if it was. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, let it go. She practically killed her damn self. Bitch, let it go. Let it go. So back at the studio, Maurice asks how Carlotta knew Khaled, and she mentions that, you know, they knew each other from back in the day and shit. And at this point, I know Maurice is trying to get Carlotta to have Noah back on tour so fucking bad, for he tried to pull the guilt trick on her to kind of get him to kind of have her consider putting him back on. And I'm just sitting here like, Maurice, you ain't shit. Because I caught on to your little trick right there. Because how you gonna sit here and use Carlotta with your slick talk, since you and her are kind of like fucking and clucking right now, you know, doing all the kicking and cacan, you know, behind everybody's backs and shit. You use that to your advantage to get to what you want by having her feel guilty of putting Noah back on tour. And I would have just no. I would have stick to what. Excuse me. Girl, let me tell y'all something. This semester is really wearing me the fuck out. Like, I got 3 weeks left and then I am done with the semester. I cannot wait to sit my ass down and do nothing and just spend more time with y'all. Cause I'd rather be here with y'all than do this shit. So, shit. So then we get Angel listening to his music, and Simone comes in and she's worried for him about how she feels like that he might be in danger because, you know, he is in danger of being deported. So she gives him the dumbest thing I've ever heard in this whole show, where she's like, I want you to come live with me only for a couple of days until we can try to figure out what we can do to help out with you getting deported and stuff. I said, Simone, do not do that shit. That is the dumbest thing that you could have ever done, because, see, this is my whole thing. I don't trust Angel. I do not trust him. I don't trust that fuck boy. Okay? So, in proposition of her getting him to move in, she wants him to go talk to his mom one last time. And I'm like, for what? She already made her bet when she decided to leave him to take care of her own fuck shit. And he went and talked to her already, so what the fuck do they need to talk for again? If he feels like that he doesn't want to talk to her, then he doesn't want to talk to her. Why are you pushing him to go do something that he didn't want to do? The fuck, Simone? Like, come on now. But, whatever. So then I find out through my research that, you know, Angel's mom, finally got his name right, Angel's mom is played by Lala Anthony. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I saw her close up and I'm like, oh shit, that is Lala. Okay. She was so far away. She was so far away from last week's episode that I didn't even recognize her up close. And then we get an up close visual and I'm like, oh shit, that is Lala. Okay. So we get to his mom in a hotel room, and her heel, kind of walks into a room trying to fix issues that they got for each other since they used to fuck each other and date each other back in the day when he used to live in Miami and shit. And I said, girl, don't do it. Don't let the devil consume that pussy. Don't do it. He is going to wreck you in so many ways that you will not be able to explain nor understand if you were bilingual. Don't do it. But she lets him in anyway, and I said, girl, bye. So as the girls listen to the new track from Khaled, Noah walks in listening to the same track. This gets the girls in their feeling, yet they all argue with each other again. So then Carlotta has to step in to let them know, look, listen, I'm not going to have you guys keep fighting like this. There isn't anything that we can really do besides just getting the track together so that we can come up with something that can best fit for all. And right now, all of you guys putting this track together is going to be the only thing that's going to help y'all out right now. Star gets her feelings, talk about some, and see, here we go again, competing with Noah Brooks. Well, we wouldn't have to if you didn't spread your legs to him. Which is true, Simone. Which is true. Honestly, this whole situation with y'all competing against Noah would have never happened had you not spread your legs to this motherfucker right here. Like, girl, stop it. You're the reason why they in this mess in the first place, so shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. So Carlotta walks off and Simone stops her to ask her if Angel could live with him to protect him from getting deported, and Carlotta is not here for it. And then it's like Simone throws in that, I'm just doing this because it's the Christian thing to do. I said, you sneaky bitch. But you know what? It worked and it got Carlotta convinced. But Carlotta had to let her know that shit ain't gonna go down under her watch if he's gonna be living with them. Period. But I already know that they're gonna be fucking and doing all this shit behind closed doors when there ain't nobody around. Girl, you should have had the neighborhood while they was fixing y'all shop to invest in some security cameras to watch everything just in case some fuck shit were to go down so that you can prevent shit like the fire from even happening again. You know what I mean? So there you go. And then she also breaks the news to Carlotta that Alex was moving out. So then we get to her and Carlotta stops her to let her know, are you going to stop acting like kids? You still working for him. Listen, that's the same business that broke me and Mary up. We let Hahil get between the both of us, and I can't let that happen between you guys. So is this really about Noah? No, it's not Noah. It's Derek. Every time I see him, I feel guilty. I killed us. And I can't live next door and focus on the tour at the same time. I just can't do it. I can't. Well, do what you gotta do, but get ready. But that was cute and whatever. So they start busting in Noah's studio, still upset about the whole situation with him using the track and everything. And he had to let her know, listen, that is not your track, okay? That track belongs to Midtown Studios. So, and y'all just using it, okay? So, at the end of the day, and that track, that unreleased track, is fair game for any artist in the Midtown company to use it. Star just doesn't seem to understand the game in the music business and how shady it really is. Like, she just doesn't get it, and she's never gonna get it. So Noah along with Take Three performed their song "Believe," and I actually kind of like this because I heard both versions on YouTube earlier today, and it was cute. But to me, this version with both of them was fire. I liked it. So Angel finally meets up with his mother, and he walks in seeing her in high heel getting dressed after having sex, and I said, "Fuck." Angel's reaction was me. Angel was me the whole time. I was done and over it. Like, Angel, dump his ass and be by yourself. Like, for real. Like, why would you fuck him like that? You know what this man is. Listen, we had a lot of history in Miami, and all I can say is that this is my life, okay? My life right now is like my plan B. Look, we have a lot of history, alright? She didn't have the money, and her green card was literally about to get expired, but it didn't even matter because I loved her anyways. You left me. Angel, you are and you will always be my first love. So what about him? He's just going to be somebody. He's someone who I will always be there for. Me and for you. Bitch, stop playing! But anyway. So, enough with all that. Meanwhile, we get the big party starts for the reopening for the shop, and everybody's having a great time. Alex, Star, and Cotton sit at a table, like literally glaring at the therapist and Derek, and I'm sitting here like, Alex, that's what your ass get for cheating and lying on Derek. Because he done pretty much moved on. Noah's right there. Go on after that big ass dick, because I know it's on your mind. And I know he's been on your mind, so you might as well just go ahead and fuck him. So she tries to walk over there to see what's going on, and that didn't work because she caught him first, or she caught her first, and then she sees Noah. So that triggers Alex to go on ahead and run off crying. Kyle tries to confront her. Kyle trying to confront her, right? Kyle took me out when she said, listen, they can't even fuck because he still can't even move from his upper level, so he can't, his dick ain't even right, so they can't even fuck anymore. I said, God, you shut up, okay? Shut your ass up, God. But, yeah, so with Alex and her feelings, we get Star still in her feelings about her mom, and Ruby comes in still running her mouth. Star snaps, they start arguing. Ruby smashes a bottle, literally getting ready to fight her. They almost go at it. She runs off back to the club with Jason Bonnet ass. And we're going to get to that part in a minute. So at this point, we get into Simone and Angel making out in the closet, and they were about to have sex, but then Carlotta stops them and kicks them out. So then we get into Noah and Alex in the RV. He pretty much apologizes to her about Daleks and how he felt as if that he broke them up, which he kind of did, but at the same time it mostly falls on Alex because she chose the D instead of Derek. So they pretty much get to fucking, and I'm just like, Alex, you are a dirty ass hoe, okay? You are a dirty ass, dumb ass hoe. I am sick of you. I am so fucking sick of you. And this fuck ass show with these fuck ass hoes, I'm done with this shit. So then we get to start at the club with Justin. And they talking or whatever, and she almost confesses to him about the whole situation with her mom, and then Maurice comes in and picks her up. But before that, while she was making out with Justin and flirting with him before she gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, he was reaching through her pockets trying to steal some from her. I said, niggas really ain't shit. Ugh. So Maurice tries to take her home. She's not feeling it. But then this forces Star to kind of burst out, talk about how she feels as if that she killed their mama. And I'm like, bitch, no you didn't. No you did not. Get over it. So we get back to Hale and Angel's mom making out and talking about having multiple rounds of sex, and mama's reaction was, so then the next morning, Angel's mom packs up her shit and goes back to her husband after she finally knows her place and promises Hale to look after Angel for her. And I'm like, Baho, be gone, get up out of here. So near the end of the episode, we get to Maurice, confronting Star about what happened the other night, and from there, he also comforts her about what happened, and when she asks him what happened that night, he pretty much kept his deal from their promise not to tell anybody about what had happened, and telling them that they got a shot at going at it big and having Take 3 on tour with DJ Khaled. So when she asked him if their track was better than Noah's, he pretty much told her no. It didn't go nowhere. So that got in her feelings. So then we get to Simone and Alex at the studio, and not Alex, Angel. He thanks her for saving him and whatnot, and she thanks him for, being patient and shit like that. And he gets her to listen to his song, and we get this full live dream sequence of this fake ass wedding throughout their whole performance. And then it ends off with Simone seeing Otis at the altar, and I'm like, ah. So we get back to Derek and his therapist. She massaging his leg, checking on his progress. So, Alex Crane. She was a girl, huh? She was. Not anymore. You sure about that? I mean, the way she was looking at you. Sure. Dead sure? Yeah. Are you on your meds right now? No. Good. And the bitch leaps on him, on his lap, and starts making out with him. And I'm like, ho. So then we get back at the shop, and Ruby is still in the house cleaning up the mess from the party, and she finally confesses to Star why she hates her. A white man took my farm, and a white woman spat on me. And then the white man went and killed my son in cold blood. And you know what? I survived Jim Crow, I survived the KKK, and I will definitely survive the monster that's in the White House, so I can handle you. And they apologize, and that was that for now. And then Alex comes in and tells everyone that she fucked Noah, and everyone is shocked and disgusted. I was like Erica Dixon from Love and Hip Hop. I was like, girl, I am disgusted that you even mentioned this. Then we get at the doorbell, and Miss Bruce answers the door to this woman that pretty much asks, do you know where my son is? Like, he once lived here. Son, what you talking about some son? His name was Arnold. I said, wait, what? Cotton comes down and says, Arnold is not here now. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, that was pretty much it. That was Star. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this shit, and I'll see you guys next week, okay? Bye.